Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Nuthouse Show. Look at this. Houdini can't stay off camera, but he's not one of the improvisers tonight. But the improvisers tonight are Madeline Fry, Hannah Johnson, Jared Braswell, Tiana Jameson, and Mandy Bumpus. And here they all are. Well, lovely improvisers. The first game that we have for you this evening is a game called Zulu Die. And the way it works is we will get a suggestion from the audience for a normal an everyday object to use all the time. And then our improvisers are going to try to sell it to you. And if one of them messes up, or if none of them mess up, we'll just keep going. But if they do mess up, they're going to be eliminated. So they better watch out. So could I get a suggestion from the audience for an everyday object that you use?
Tiana's not able to turn on her camera.
Oh my. So sorry, Tiana.
My theater, everyone. Woo!
Welcome, Tiana Jameson, who should now be able to turn on her camera. And I'm going to check the chat. Okay. Our suggestion is a blender. So everyone get thinking. I'm going to get your name tags. All right.
Oh my God, frozen margaritas. You can make them inside of here and
you can also make smoothies. Personally, I like to add strawberry.
You can make also daiquiris. Those are very good as well. Rum.
I just love to just sit in there and just feel the wind all around me. It's very relaxing.
Take your solid food and make it liquid. Make your solid food drinkable. Like soup. We all love soup and smoothies.
Now, I know many people think it's very small, but it's a great place to hide out.
Oh my God, you have throat cancer and it's hard for you to swallow solid foods? Well,
Well, I am just relaxing here on a nice sunny day, and people might think I'm weird sitting in here, but...
And also, it makes a really good, white noise machine, so...
Sweet, savory, any flavor profile that you want, you can do it.
And when you go to sleep, you leave it on, and it helps you fall asleep. It's like rain.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Is that a motorcycle? No, it's a blender.
Good, everyone. Sorry to use this one, Madeline. I dropped your one that doesn't have the star.
Fine.
Madeline's
All right, I'm going to get one more suggestion from the chat. Oh, we'll do green beans. Everyone loves green beans, right? All right, whenever you're ready.
They're beans but green, like the Jolly Green Giant. You can't get enough.
And they pair really well with steak and mashed potatoes. And if you put salt and pepper, they're really, really good. Now,
oh my God, it's St. Patty's Day? Well, no worries. You have your beans that are green. That's right, green beans, baby. Oh, I'm talking about the bean holes that are green holes. That's right. We're talking about green beans today on this St. Pat.
They're long. They're nutritious. They're green. They're good in casserole.
what I personally like to do is pour myself a glass of red wine to go with my steak, mashed potatoes, and green beans.
I think that might actually turn you green. I'm kind of having a problem with that.
Green beans, turn them into a casserole for your favorite family dinner.
Now, see, green texture, but really healthy, and it antioxidants, everything's there.
You can turn them into green bean casserole, or you can also make them into a green bean smoothie for your elderly folk.
You can roast them. You can steam them. You can pan fry them. You can cut them up and...
You can also shell them and just eat the beans inside the beans and leave the shells out.
Going green, look no further. Sustainability is right here with green beans. That's right. They're green for the earth and green for you. When you grow them, they're green. Green beans.
When you grow them, they're green beans. Excellent.
Yes.
Perfect game, everyone. The next game that we have for you this evening is a game called Stimulus Response, and it'll need 3 improvisers. Are there 3 improvisers that would like to play? Madeline, Jared, and Tiana. Perfect. Let me find your name tags. Don't fear, Madeline. You're uncensored. All right.
Ew.
Can I please have all of the improvisers turn their sound down? And just so the audience knows, the way this game works is each improviser will be given a stimulus and a response. So for example, Jared's might be every time Madeline does blank, Jared has to blank. So we're going to call them in one at a time to give them their suggestions. And could I please get suggestions from the audience for things that are responses, things that someone might do in reaction to something? Madeline, every time that Tiana gets closer to the camera, can you please hum for us?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent, thank you. All right, and feel free to keep sending suggestions to the chat because we'll need a few. Tiana, every time that Jared leans further away from the camera, can you please give yourself a high five?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. And last, but of course, not least.
Hello. Oh, wait. Hello.
Hello. Jared, every time that Madeline uses a filler word like or does like a thinking, a pause, something like that,
Yeah, okay.
can you please give us a big laugh?
Okay.
Okay, we'll save it for the game, okay? Perfect.
Oh, thank you. All right.
Everyone can come back in. All right, improvisers. Can I have a suggestion in the audience for an activity that you would like to learn how to do? I'm sure you've all got a ton of hobbies you're just dying to learn about. All right. Oh, perfect. Okay. Your suggestion is walking the tightrope whenever you're ready.
All right, everybody, welcome to your first day at circus camp.
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm sorry. I laugh when I get nervous. I'm nervous.
Oh, good to know. Anyway, first thing we're gonna do tightrope. Maybe who would like to try the tightrope?
Okay. The
Okay.
tightrope. You want us to go on there and like walk?
Well, since being in person, we are going to.
We're gonna what? We're gonna what? I'm sorry.
We're
Die
gonna.
though. Like I'm kind of scared of dying.
Oh, I believe in you all. Because we're actually gonna
Believe in
create
us,
our
ma'am.
own
I
tightrope.
just met you 5 minutes ago. I could have lied about everything to you right now. You don't even know my middle name.
Is there like a trampoline on the bottom that will like safely catch us, or
Yes, there's a net of sorts.
Of sorts? Is it a net or not?
Well, it's a net made out of bungee cord, so it's a net meets a trampoline, really.
are you a murderer? Because I don't trust you. I think you're trying to kill us.
No, I am not. I'm not a murderer. I am just here to help train you so you
Could have fooled
don't
me.
like die.
Okay. Interesting.
Or we
Murderer
can become
would wanna
famous
talk
and like
about
go to Las Vegas and do this,
mean,
or what? Like
Eventually,
what's that plan?
you could become a part of Cirque du Soleil, or
Cirque du Soleil.
Yes.
What a show. People died on there. Do you know that? Multiple
I
people have
do.
died doing that show.
Yeah, they did.
They
They
did.
can make a lot of money though, right?
They do make a lot of money, and you can become very flexible, which is helpful in some people's future. So.
Okay, you don't have a future and nor use for money when you're dead. All right, people?
Everything comes at a price.
Okay.
Everything comes at a price.
Everything does come out at a price. And the price for walking this tightrope is to say that we got to walk a tightrope.
I mean, that's pretty cool to put on the bucket list or like your resume. Like I walked a tightrope.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. And it's really cool for the company to sponsor us a trip to have this little workshop exercise and to walk a tightrope and to get out of our comfort zone. And like I learned about the growth circle and like the staying circle and the other circle. And I know that like growth comes when you're outside of your normal comfort zone. But I think that a tightrope is so far outside of my normal comfort zone that clearly I'm not capable.
Okay, I'll just stop you right there. How about we all just take a deep breath? Because we are going to start the tightrope walking this high off the ground. And I really honestly believe in you all. Actually, I mean, if you all want to, we could practice now.
Now?
Oh,
Now?
yeah. And scene. it seems like they're all too nervous, Madeline. I don't think you're going to get them on the tightropes. We're going to have to move along. So, well, as everyone knows, it wouldn't be a Nuthouse show if someone didn't fall in love. So we're going to be playing the dating game this evening. But I do need an improviser that's looking for love. Is anybody on the market hoping to find a suitor this evening? Mandy, perfect. All right. And are there some improvisers that are looking to be suitors this evening? Tiana, Madeline, and Johnson. Perfect. Okay, thank you. We are going to need some suggestions in the chat. Mandy, you can go ahead and turn your volume all the way down. We're going to need 3 types of suggestions. We're going to need 1 storybook character, 1 living celebrity, and 1 dead celebrity. So you can put your suggestions in the chat, and I will assign them to our improvisers. Oh, excellent. All right. Mandy is not a suitor. My bad. All right. Johnson, could I get you to please be Percy Jackson? And Madeline, could I please get you to be Danny DeVito? And Tiana, can you do Richard Nixon for us? All right, perfect. Mandy, it's time to find love. Perfect. Mandy, we have some lovely suitors for you here this evening. We've got suitor number 1, who is a storybook character, number 2, who is a living celebrity, and number 3, who is a dead celebrity. So you have lots of choices. And I'm sure you have lots of questions. What's your first question?
Oh, choices. I'm not used to having so many choices in partners. Anyways, number 1, if you wanted me to write you a computer code for a program, what kind of program would you want me to make you?
Oh, well, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of computers. I'm really a big believer in like the pen is mightier than the sword, you know? But if I had to choose, I don't know, probably one that would do my homework. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know what pens and swords have to do with computers, but all right. Number 2. What kind...
Yeah, what was the question there? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, that's okay. No one really pays attention to me, usually. Anyway, I asked if you wanted me... if I were to make you computer software, writing my own code, what kind of computer software would you like me to make you?
Oh, well, sweet cakes. I think that something along the lines of that would help me in my line of work. I do a lot of acting here and there. Can't really tell you. I mean, there was one where maybe something about a bar. I don't know. That's my best guess. Oh, something that would perhaps make me look taller. That'd be nice too. Final answer, make me look taller.
Okay, I guess I could incorporate some Photoshop. What about contestant number 3? What kind of computer software are you most interested in?
All right. Well, I'm into politics, and I would love it if you made an app that could help me with my elections. Become maybe run for the big guy, you know?
Are you talking about like voter fraud? Because if so, I can definitely do that.
No, I'm a good person, like, legit.
It's really okay. I help Biden with that. I can help you. Anyways, next question. All right. Contestant number 1, completely hypothetical. Completely, totally hypothetical. Does not actually apply to me, but for the sake of argument, let's say the person you're going on a date with has never been on a date and never has felt the touch of a human being before in a romantic sense and is very self-conscious about it. how would you make sure that that hypothetical person would feel comfortable with their first brush with romanticism as a 35-year-old person, which is not my age, hypothetical?
Oh yeah, well, actually, I'm pretty new to dating too. I don't have a lot of experience outside of like this one girl. But that was, that's all done now. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we would just like figure it out together, you know?
I am good at figuring things out. My mom always told me I was very intelligent. Contestant number 2, how would you make sure that this completely hypothetical person felt comfortable with their first brush of romanticism?
Oh wow, sweet cakes. I think thank you for repeating that question for me. I again wasn't really paying that much attention. But what I would say is we would take it slowly, step by step. We could start with a walk in the park. Maybe go get a sandwich from the sandwich shop downtown. Just take it slow. I'll take it slow with you, babes.
I wasn't talking about me, of course. I said hypothetical. I don't know why you said.
Oh yeah, I'll
with
hypothetically.
You,
I'll hypothetically.
but, hypothetical, yes, hypothetically. Anyways, contestant number 3. What would you do to calm down this very, very hypothetical person?
Right. I'm a gentleman, so I would just ask you what you're comfortable with, and just see how we're both feeling, the vibes. I wouldn't want to nix you in the butt. That would not be good. Not a good thing. Yeah, maybe one day you could be my first lady.
First lady, this is all going so fast. Is this really how relationships go?
Well, you do have time for one more question before you choose a suitor if you'd like.
Yes, I think I'll do that. Okay. Number 1, contestant number 1.
Yeah.
Let's say that we were going out to see a movie. What kind of movie would it be, and why would it be either a sci-fi or fantasy movie?
Oh, I was actually gonna say fantasy. I really like watching movies about adventures because I've had a lot of adventures in my life, and I think it would be fun. We could even watch one of my movies if you want. I'm a big fan of like ancient mythology, gods and goddesses. Actually, my dad is actually a little more powerful than the president, so if you just want to keep that in mind.
Honestly, I would love to watch a fantasy movie with you, but probably not one of yours because yours are really terrible. They are not as good as the book. Anyways, contestant number 2. What about you?
Yeah.
What kind of movie would we see, and why would it be fantasy or sci-fi?
Well, I wouldn't particularly say sci-fi, but I would also say the best movie, something that just came out a little bit ago was something called The Sun Is Also a Star, because I just feel a great connection with suns, because like I always like it when it's always sunny,
Okay.
A lot of plugs on this episode, so.
Number three. All right. What kind of movie would we see on a movie date, and why would it be fantasy or sci-fi?
Well, yeah, I'm really into politics, so probably I could do a fantasy or sci-fi movie that includes politics.
I guess we could watch Game of Thrones, but they fucked up the last season. I'll never forgive the directors for that. How could they? Anyways, I think I'm done.
Perfect. Well, let's hear the decision you've come to.
All right. I'm sorry, Danny DeVito, contestant number 2, but even though I don't actually think you are who I think you are, I can't do it. I have to have all the facts in front of me. And Richard Nixon, I'm sorry, but you're a little old for me, and although I do like older women, I don't like older men as much. I like younger men, but older women, oh my god, it makes my heart thump, thump, thump. Anyways, I don't know what happened between you and Annabeth, but Percy Jackson, I guess I'll go on a date with you.
Yay!
Perfect. You got 3 for 3, Mandy. Excellent job. And you are now in with Percy Jackson. So congratulations.
I've
The-
actually never seen or read any Percy Jackson content, so sorry to anyone whom I may have offended.
Can we ban Johnson?
I'm
No,
sorry.
need
I
them
was
for the
into
Herald.
Hunger Games and Divergent and the Mortal Instruments and all those. Just never got around to Percy Jackson.
Okay, you guys, let's remember this is an improv show. So let's get into the Herald. For this Herald, I'm gonna need a story about something that happened to you that included the color green, or maybe something that happened to you on St. Patrick's Day. Whenever anybody is ready.
Okay, well, what I remember on one specific St. Patty's Day is that, like, one, it was a rough day. It was one of those days where, you know, you put yourself on the bus, no one reminds you in the morning it's St. Patty's Day. You know, I don't remember. I get on the bus, forgot my green. Rough time. And then, okay, I want to say this is on the same day, but I like remember like we went to school and like I drew this like picture and it was like gonna be like my dream home. And then I got in the bus and like this girl like ripped it up. And I was like, "You're being a brat" or something back to her. And then like she started crying and then like she called me a name. So then I was crying because I was already upset that she ripped my freaking picture of what my freaking favorite room was gonna be. And the bus driver didn't care, but my mom gave me a hug.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for that green St. Patrick's Day tale. Whenever anyone's ready to get into the Herald, please take it away.
They're coming. The pinchers are coming. Why didn't we wear green today?
I really freaking forgot. Okay.
Apple, it's one day you gotta wear green. One day. Like,
And I happened to wear this Dolly shirt that like no green anywhere on it. And you would think that like, does Dolly ever wear green?
I don't know, but she should have today. She should have known on that t-shirt just to wear green.
You're so right. I wish that Dolly had the foresight to know that we would be in this pinch with the pinchers right now.
I know. I'm scared. I don't know if we're gonna make it out alive this year. Last year we did, but I don't know.
Okay, but last year I didn't go to school for 3 days later because I had so many.
Switch. It is time. Are you ready?
I'm ready for the induction ceremony.
Today's the day.
I've been preparing for this my whole life.
May I have you raise your hands in the pinching formation and repeat after me? I. Your name.
Your name.
No, you have to say your name.
No, you have to say your name.
Take it on as my sole duty.
Take it on as my sole duty.
To pinch anyone and everyone who fails to wear green.
To pinch anyone and everyone who fails to wear green.
On this St. Patrick's Day, March 17th.
On this St. Patrick's Day, March 8th. It's actually the 19th.
Today's the 19th, but it's not St. Patrick's Day.
Then why are we saying on St. Patrick's Day since it's the 19th?
I can't take it. I know, like, they all have to wear green for St. Patrick's Day, but like, it's just so hard to get them to focus during class, and I just wish that we could all just forget it for like a year more. All of the time? I don't know.
Okay. I hear you, because I understand it can be challenging to keep a classroom under control, especially middle schoolers. But the thing is, since we had to cancel Spirit Week, this is one of the only things that the students get to dress up for anymore. And I think that they're going to be pretty upset if we cut it.
Okay, well, I've been tasked by the school board to kind of bring up an idea of like how to combat this to make it like
Oh.
a proactive pinching, if you will.
Oh, pinching. They hadn't told the school board up here about pinching.
Well, when St. Patrick's Day happens with green, and when people don't wear green, they do get pinched, and then pinching becomes a rather preposterous pinching problem.
Yeah.
So,
you know, I've been warned before by some locals who have been around town a long time about sort of a mysterious organization that does exist in our town. They're pretty attached to St. Patrick's Day and its traditions, including the pinching and the staying green. So I would say as long as we can come up for a plan to maybe engage them in this discussion or combat maybe some media campaigns they might run about us, then we can definitely do something about this.
Yes. That's quite the thinker, because then again, it's like, it's just one day.
Yeah.
So is it really a problem?
So, who found gold this year from the leprechauns? Anyone?
Another year of nothing. I don't understand how I get so unlucky every year.
It was really rough this year. I saw 13 rainbows. And you know how many pots of gold I walked away with? 0.
Yeah, me
Unless
too.
you found some rainbows. I searched high and low all day today, but I didn't find a single rainbow. And honestly, as someone part of the LGBT, I felt like not only was my St. Patty's Day ruined, it also felt very LGBT phobic of God.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I did wake up at the crack of dawn to go to all of the rainbows and collect all of the pots of gold, because I just love St. Patrick's Day so very much. It's my favorite holiday, and I also really do need the gold, but like also it's just kind of like an adventure, so I did collect them all. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense because I've been tracking a rainbow for a few months now in anticipation of this, and I got to the bottom of it this morning on account of my excellent tracking. I knew right where it would be, but the gold was missing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You realize
Hey.
there's a national gold shortage, right? And that some of us needed that?
Not at my house. I've got...
Well, now we didn't get in the rainbow following game because we thought there wasn't going to be people racing us to pots of gold, right, everyone? So
I thought we were in this
No,
together.
I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm collecting silver now.
Good plan.
kudos to you, Madeline.
Thank you.
Did you get pinched? Are you good?
No. But I have a plan. Okay, I have a plan. I know how we can get out of this.
Okay.
All we need, and I didn't even think about this, a green marker. We just put like a little bit of green, and then we're like, it's on our skin. What are you talking about? I'm wearing it.
Wow, that is genius. Do we have to cover our whole body with the green marker, or just like one like stripe?
I think that like if we put like little things like little football players, you know, and then like we just like put like I'm wearing green and green marker on our hand. What are they gonna say? It's like they're gonna walk up and be like, and it's gonna say I'm wearing green.
True. I mean, they didn't say it had to be closed, just that it was on you and it's on your skin. So
yeah. And it's literally like I'm clearly even more dedicated than you are if you're just wearing like green fabric on you.
Yeah. You put it on our skin. Like that's dedication. That's really, we're praising to the leprechauns.
Yeah. I feel like St. Patrick themselves is gonna like anoint us after like St. Patrick's gonna like come down. Like I can even imagine like we're sitting in like the cafeteria where we have our green on our hands. All right, the pinchers are coming at us. And we're like this, and then like light shines down, and from the sky we see the St. Patrick Patty comes down wearing I'm like imagine. I don't know if this is like how you're imagining it, but I'm imagining like really like regal green, like
Oh yeah,
regal-
royal green.
and
Switch.
you know, and I'm like comes down and is like stop. Oh,
Recruit, how was your first day?
It went okay. I did make a few mistakes, unfortunately.
As expected. How many people did you pinch?
I pinched, I think, 4 people.
We're gonna have to get those numbers up if you want to stay with our organization.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm so new at this, and I just get really nervous. Like, I get up to someone, and I, like, reach out one of my pinchers. But a couple times I just got so nervous. Like, what if I don't pinch them at the correct angle? Or what if I, like, lunge at them by miss their arm, and then I just get lost in my head, and then the person passes, and I lose my chance to pinch them.
Well, luckily we have all year to prepare you for next year's St. Patrick's Day. And if you break the record of people pinched, I hear you get to meet St. Patrick himself.
That's always been my dream. I've been such a big fan of St. Patrick ever since I saw him do that TV special on ABC when I was 6 years old.
Well, you're gonna have to put in the work because not even I've ever met St. Patrick.
Switch. Madeline, so good to see you. We did get into quite the pickle over this whole St. Patrick's Day thing, and since you showed an interest earlier, we were hoping you could help us with it.
I mean, I can try my very best. That's all I can say. Today was quite exhausting, but yes.
Oh, yeah, it was St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
Yes. Well, as you may have noticed, due to the pinching problem, which you brought up, which we probably should have done something about that, some students felt the need to mark their skin with the color green, which has resulted in some pretty severe cases of ink poisoning. Now, at the other end of this, we have received a cease and desist notice from the pinchers who would like us to not discuss changing any St. Patrick's Day plans.
Okay. Well.
Switch. Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming to the Color Club meeting. Today's topic is green and our favorite shades of green to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. This is my favorite shade of green. It's like a forest green. It reminds me of being outside, and yeah, it's my favorite. It's actually, I would say it's the best shade of green.
My favorite shade of green is the shade of green of the like profile thing of Zach Clothier, and I'm not just saying that in order to flatter him or flatter them and hope that they'll come and watch all future Nuthouse shows. I just think that that's a really cool shade of green, Zach Clothier, who has a really, really cool shade of green.
I would say that my favorite shade of green is Nicole Kidman's green coat from that HBO show, whose name, I think it's like The Undoing, cannot remember, but I just mean like, look at those greens. She wears it for like 3 episodes at least or something. And I iconically so, it goes so well with her hair. It looks so good. Such a good shade.
If I may, I would have to say that my favorite kind of green would be an olive green. I love a martini, so I would just say it brings me some comfort and a good feeling. Thanks for letting me come.
I'm going to be quite honest. Colors aren't really my thing, but if I had to pick a shade of green, it would be a green so dark that it's almost black.
Why would you come to Color Club if you don't enjoy colors?
Yeah.
Well, I believe that black is really a mixture of all colors. So really, if I like black, then I like all colors, but I only like colors in the form of black. And
well,
I feel like
unfortunately, we won't be discussing black until the end of the year.
well,
we go
I'll
in
see you
rainbow
then.
order.
Anyway, I like this kind of green. It's like a mintish, spearish mint color.
That looks a little blue to me.
What? It's green.
This club is a disgrace at this point. I am up.
It's green.
Nicole Kidman doesn't deserve.
Well, what do you want to see out of the club?
Like a mint green. Isn't it pretty?
It's not really green, but it's fine.
Whatever. I'm still in the club, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be.
Cool.
Next week's topic will be yellow.
I love yellow.
I love the color yellow. I'm back for that. See you next week.
See you next week.
See you next week.
So I go like this. I'm wearing green. And they pinched me.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. We need to take a deep breath because, reminder, we are all in middle school. And the pinchers, we do not need a club forming at this middle school just with the purpose to pinch people. That's not very nice.
You're doing amazing, Madeline.
St. Patrick's Day is an important part of my heritage, and I think I'm within my right to participate in all the traditions that come with St. Patrick's Day, including pinching.
But they were wearing green. Why were they pinched?
That is a
Green
valid
orange skin. That's the best green close to you can get. I just don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't.
The nurse told me you had to be back in
to have some freaking decency or a rule.
All right, let's take another deep breath.
Maybe if you weren't such a whiny baby, you wouldn't get pinched so much.
What they said, what my boss said. Yes, what my boss
It's not my
said.
friend.
Are you serious? I am not a whiny baby. I'm a smart baby who thought about putting green on their body.
That is ridiculous.
Everyone
Everyone should do that.
loser.
All right, okay, that's it. Everybody's getting detention. I'll see you at the end of the day.
Well,
What?
okay, well, I'm principal, so. But thank you, Madeline, for this, and thank you, everyone, for coming to the meeting. And Seed, that was out of character. The Herald is over. All right, everyone. It's time for our last game of the evening. Tragically, it's time to play Objection. And for this game of Objection, I will need a suggestion for a multi-sided argument from the audience. So please, okay, the best green thing, whenever anyone's ready.
I was already ready because I'm already have the picture pulled up. So it's Nicole Kidman's jacket from the show The Undoing.
Objection. No offense to Nicole Kidman, but that looks like a carpet from the 70s.
Delicious carpet.
The best green things are vegetables. As I'm sure everyone knows, I'm vegetarian and I'm really passionate about it.
Objection.
I just love me.
Oh no, you're vegetarian. The best green thing, I'm going to be honest, is the first green thing that I see, which is my dice. I love my dice, especially these green ones. They do have
Objection.
beans inside them.
Objection. I feel like you didn't put a lot of thought into this if you just picked the first green thing that you saw. Anyways, the best green thing is Kermit the Frog, because Kermit the Frog is hilarious. I mean, he's a frog.
Objection. Why do with two eyes what you can do with one? I think everyone sees where I'm going with this. Mike Wazowski is basically Kermit the Frog, but with one less eye. And he's an amazing little green. He's got such a big heart, first of all, to take that child into his home, treat it like it was.
He did not want to keep that child in his home. Okay, my dice. I love them. There's 7 of them. And
Objection. Can you wear that dice as fashion?
I like that one.
All right. The best thing is Harry's green scarf that was worn at the Emmy Awards because hot, and it's connected to Harry. Like,
Really
obviously beautiful, just.
But just imagine if Nicole Kidman was also wearing this jacket. Imagine if Harry Styles was wearing this jacket and that scarf. That's mixed reviews.
It's a tie. Jared takes it.
I'm gonna take it. Okay, I'm gonna take it and just like let us live in the fantasy that Harry Styles walks out wearing.
Objection. So I want to say, like, yes, that's a great coat, but she doesn't wear it in my favorite Nicole Kidman movie, The Others, and that invalidates it.
Just like that.
But you know who I bet would love The Others? Kermit the Frog. Anyway, Siobhan is a stupid piece of shit who also has a terrible taste in movies. But back to Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog is a really funny character. I went to Disney World.
Objection! Personal attacks. As I was saying, vegetables, they're good for you. They're good, like they taste good. They're good for the environment. Going plant-based.
Nobody likes vegetables, really.
I like vegetables.
Oh, I don't. Wait.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, back to my dice. They also make clinky, clacky sounds. I don't know if you can hear that.
Objection.
Oh, so satisfying.
Objection. You probably play Dungeons and Dragons with those dice when you could be playing Pathfinder.
Oh my god. Nerd.
Joke's on you. I play both. Okay.
Objection. Imagine this. We buy the jacket for $150 and we play Nicole Kidman playing Nicole Kidman's character and the undoing in this jacket.
And Jared wins. This Nuthouse show is over. It's now a stage meeting. I'd like to pass $150. I'm pretty sure we have quorum, not gonna lie. But we can talk about this at the next exec meeting.
We could use it.
Real quick, Emma. I'll be really quick. Previously I said Siobhan's movie taste sucks, but I just reread her message and she said that The Other sucks, not The Others sucks. So I want to retract it and say that Siobhan has a beautiful taste in movies.
Mandy has been canceled for personally slandering Sean Cassidy. Everyone tweet hashtag Mandy is over party on Twitter. Thank you.
No one's canceled, but thank you everyone for coming and thank you for watching the show. Improvisers, how are you doing tonight?
Catamaran!
Excellent. All right, goodbye everyone.